you are starting to play and you want to learn the game as much as possible, I think the most important part about this game is fundamentals, and I think learning the fundamentals is the easiest way. Is
Okay, and
probably
we are in
with
the
decks
game.
like
One down for
Bonney,
stage and
Shanks.
just
Uh,
pass. One player is playing out the 2-cost blocker, and there is the search event. So are we going to see again an starving fight, or is Bonnie maybe going into life? First of all, we need to grab one cost event, which is pretty strong as we saw one game before. Another one for Nami. Nope. Second search event. For the top three, didn't manage to find, unfortunately, any pudding. So does he have pudding in hand already? No, though. Ah, okay, he's going for the merry-go to look if he can find a Sanji pudding, because next turn he is on 5 dons, so it would be nice to have Sanji pudding on curve. So let's start the survey. You can click on which deck you ever think will win, Bonney or GP. Last game we already saw one. The second round was GP against Bonney, and GP won. So let's see how this Bond player is going to manage the game. So he just passes with Rouge and get one don back, which is not very helpful because Rudy with GP has no character on board, so he's going to play Torjuro to look at the top 5. And is he go? Yes, there it is, Sanji Pudding, finally. And he also saw the 4-cost Luffy from PRB, which he just bottom decked. So next turn we will see a Sanji Pudding play. But now he just passes, and GD is on 6 don with Bonney. There could be a Cavendish play if he has Cavendish. First of all, swing a 6 into life. So definitely not trying to starve him. And trigger, oh my god. And now you can guess every next search will be a Sanji Pudding. Be found, and there it is. Second Sanji Pudding, so back-to-back Sanji Pudding is possible for next turn, next 2 turns. And here is the Cavendish, or is it something else? Yes, Cavendish. Restand 2 dons. Maybe he's going to play a small blocker. No, he just passes with 3 dons up. Okay. So he will now smash Sanji Pudding down, that's for sure, and use already lead ability. Or maybe he don't need to use lead ability because he is starving. So there is oh, yeah, sure, Lufitaro into Sanji Pudding. Sanji Pudding on play, he can draw a card because he has less don than his opponent. I don't think he's using the lead ability, right? Maybe to go up to 6k and to have 1 don up for the event. Yes, he's doing the lead ability, minus 2 dons, add 2 dons active again, gain 1k and gain 1 active don back. And this should be just a pass. Okay, looking for top 5 with Nami. So he will grab one of the 2ks. So Hachi definitely a decent decision, and now we see a pass, right? Yes, there it is. Okay, so Bonnie need now to find the Hody. Hody will help out to rest both dons and to go for life, or if he wants to get rid of the Sanji Pudding or any other character, he could rest one Dawn and Sanji Pudding, or Sanji Pudding and let's say Zoro Juro. Since he's on 5 life, that's definitely a possibility. Let's see. He's deeply thinking what is the next step. So the chat is going for GP Luffy is going to win. I agree. I think this Bonney player did the right decision not starving Luffy like the player before, because I don't think it's a good tactic to starve GP Luffy. But as soon as GP Luffy reaches 1 life, I think you can stop swinging into him, because there is also the secret where Luffy, which says you need to add 1 life, and if you don't have life, you can still use their ability to restand him. But now we will see 6k swing into lead, which allows him, when attacking, to put 2 dons active again. That's an easy 1k, but he don't have any 1ks, so that's why he used Sorrow 2k. What's the next step? 6 on left. He puts 2 dons to swing 7. Why 7 when you know he has only 2ks in hand? Oh, I mean, he could have also 1k. No, he has only 2k, so just swing 6. Mm. 4 dons left. Could play another Rouge, but he should be aware about the 1 cost event, because he already, I mean, he knows that he searched for the 1 cost event, so he should let at least 2 dons up, one with a he will get from a Rouge, which means he will be on 4 dons, but he's going for. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. Bonney definitely good play, end of turn. Getting 1 don back. What is the okay. Looks a little bit more clean now. Thank you, Judge, for this very important handling the situation. Okay, Rudy looks a little bit like Shaggy from what's the name of the series? Shaggy and this dog who tries to fight against ghosts. What was the name? I don't know the name. Don't remember the name. He goes for an easy 8. GD is using Bonney on opponent's attack. restand one Dawn, and then using the lead ability to rest one of the characters. And that's an easy block. And there it is. Another Sanji Pudding. Draw one card because he is behind with Dons. Now you can use for free the lead ability, restand 2 Dons, get 2 Dons back, which means you have 4 more Dons to work, and Sanji Pudding is technically just a 1 cost. What was the name? Scooby-Doo. Yeah, he looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. If you know Scooby-Doo, yeah, it's a very funny series. He looks 100% like Shaggy, right? That's crazy. They look so similar. I mean, this guy, you should know this guy. Okay, no, I missed it. What did he do? Is attacked with somebody? No, another 6 into Urush. Another stage to draw. And that's the pass. Okay. So he managed to get rid of the blockers. That's totally fine. Now GD need something with a huge impact, like, and yeah, I would just want to say Shanks would be a nice play now to get rid of the one of the puddings. But does he has Shanks in hand, which is I think the right play, because you can get rid of one of the characters. How many? When he's, oh my fucking god, he has not he has enough counter in hand. Shaggy has enough counter in hand to manage every attack. So I think Ace Shanks is the only right play here, and then like he's now doing, just try to get as many cards out of hand as possible. Mm. Okay, he's using Thunder Bagua and getting 1 down back, which is fine. Now, don't play, I would say, playing Shanks is definitely the right play. I mean, you're gaining a big body, you are still on 5 life, you can still use lead ability, you can still swing with Cavendish, so yeah, definitely the right play. Get rid of one of the Sanji puddings, and now you just need to think about the event which is able to rest 2 cards. So don't spend too much dons. You should at least have 3 dons left, considering the Orouge ability, and he's using 2 dons for Rosinante blocker. Okay, why not? Sure. And there is the pass. Okay, so 2 dons, not the ideal number, but he has managed to get another blocker, which is fine. So he can go for board, resting both blockers. I think or you could also, no, let's say you rest both dons and then swing into Cavendish to bait the blocks. But you need to be afraid of losing next turn because you are just on 1 life. That's a tough situation. To be honest, I don't know either what's the right play here. Should you go just for life now? Or... But yeah, he's doing that what I just said, resting both dons and try to get rid of the Cavendish. Because now with 2 cards in hand, he needs to counter, which means both cards need to get be used, or he needs to block with one of the blockers. And first of all, I would use Rosinante blocker. Okay, there it is. And now you can swing again. You could use lead ability. Yes, he's going for lead ability. So he's getting 2 dons and 1 from Sanji Pudding. 6k leader. What does he have in hand? I mean, Sorrow Juro would be here a nice play just to get another attack on board and looking top 5, 4 or 5. But first of all, he's going to swing just 6 to see how the Bonney player is going to clear this situation and to just make a quick hand check. What is in your hand? Show me the 1k if you get 1k or oh, he's not opting to block. Because he knows now he needs to go into Mihawk or into life. And he would love to see going into live, but there it is. 10 into Mihawk. Oh my god. Okay, that means he is totally bricked. The 2 cards in hand are dead cards. So going for Nami search. Yes. For look for what? Don't know. It's okay. Or should you grab the Secret Rare? Secret Rare. So he feels pretty safe with his 20 event cards in his hand. And he has giants 2 times, at least 2 times giant, and I think also 1 cost event, which allows him to rest or gave him a 3k counter. So the Bonney player is now on a quite bad spot, asking for the trash. I didn't saw his cards in hand. Okay, 6 into Sauro Juro. That's and 2k Sanji. There's an 11 into 7, which is 5k counter. He's using Giant, draw 2, and then 1k is missing. Using a 2k feels very bad, but what should he do? Okay, that's definitely enough. Another Shanks for he opting to kill the Sanji Pudding, the second one, but we know there is another one in hand. No, is there another one in hand? Or was it the search? I'm not sure. Okay, the chat says now it's 50-50 between Bonney and GP. And I mean, Bonney's getting now stronger and stronger every turn because he is able to smash down every turn a big character. And if it's like Shanks, who is also able to KO one of the opponent's characters, looks pretty bad as longer this game is going on. And the thing is, the starving technique just is making to make sense if you are able to build a big board. And Rudy, which is Shaggy, lost already 2 of his characters, so it doesn't feel very nice right now with 1 life left. So he needs to find a way to build the board again and clean GD's bodies. He could use the event to rest the blocker and the one left active Don, but he's opting to go straight 8 into life. Wow. Okay, resting Sorrow, taking that one. Why not? I mean, you need to get some cards. Then we see Luffy Taro again on play, -1 Don, and play out Zorojuro. Zorojuro on play, look at the top 5 of your deck and take 1 Straw Hat character. And there is the Straw Hat card, my bad. There is the Gangnam Giant. I just saw the chat is saying now 67% of the chat is saying that Bonney is going to win. And to be honest, it looks quite nice for Bonney. So the thing is, he shouldn't have swung with the board. But Rudy is the guy who is top 7, who is round 7 undefeated, round 8 undefeated. So he knows what he's doing. Okay, back to GD. Okay, we see now the chat is saying Bonney is going to win with 75% of you guys believe into Bonney. So we start with a 6k swing, and now the sun is shining on this side. Can someone please cover the sun, because it's very annoying also for us to see the cards. What's going on here? I even don't know if he put it on or okay, he put it on. 12 into Luffy Taro, so 12 into 8, which means we need to see 5k counter. And he will solve this with a giant, trashing the secret rare, putting 2 downs back, draw 2 cards, and then we need another 1k to get rid of this attack. And there is the 1k Search Nami. Okay, I think the sun is now moving on. Sun also don't believe into Rudy with GP Luffy, like the chat. Okay, we see a Cavendish for 5, get 2 downs back. 1, 2. So 5 downs left. He could go for a carrot, and seems like he have carrot. Or a Bonney. Okay, draw 2, trash 1, also fine. And at end of the turn, you can restand 1 down. There is the carrot, just draw it out of hand, trashes Mihawk, and now he goes 12 into Luffy Taro. I think now he needs to take this, right? Because he has still a giant, but the thing is, he uses the giant. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. And he managed to find a 1k and a 2k, which is enough. Is he trying to go for game next turn? Is he trying to go for game next turn? That's the question right now, because he's very low in Don now. How many dons does he have? 4. Rudy's on a bad position. He's using the event to rest the 2 blockers. Not going for... Okay, he's definitely going for game with 2 dons left. There is no way to survive next turn, so just go for it, Brody. He starts with a 6k, which is a bad decision because he forgot the lead ability. Oh my god. That's very unfortunate. But, I mean, technically, if he's... No, it's unfortunate, yes. No, I mean, if he started with 8, if he started to swing with Luffy Taro, the other Luffy Taro would be rested, so I think it's fine. In some way, it's fine. 7 into lead. He knows Bonney is pretty bricked, but he could also bait. And then another 7. Oh, it's so close. And there is a north counter. I see 2 1Ks. I see, what is it? Tashigi? Oh, that's it. 8 into 6. Could you also counter out with 3? Oh my god, he's cooked. Pass. Shaggy knows, he just looked at the judge and saw his fate. This game is going for Bonney, and the chat was right with 75% believing in Bonney. You see, that's the downside of this starving technique. If only one of the players try to starve and Bonney's able to manage your board with the big shanks, then you are cooked. So he starts with a plain 6 swing, then another 6 is coming with 1 hand left. There is a 2k, and now he can just go 6, no trigger, and GG. Well played. He was definitely lucky to see both